Music Town! Right, so this is going to come across a bit disjointed, I should think, because it's been one hell of a week, isn't it, for the town? I mean, busy. Not just us, everyone I know is exactly the same boat, because those that are put themselves out as venues, music venues and such, are building up to possibly the most amazing week in our musical history, since the days of, lovely people like the smashing Jimi Hendrix came and played in our fair town. There's been a lot of things that have happened here. But what's going to happen this week musically tops a lot, I think, because of the landmark status it gives us in the world. So we'll come to that kind of thing in a minute, but the whole point of doing this is the Chambers Channel. And we're doing the listings for venues in town that put on live music and have things of interest going on. Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's why we're here. So let's get this thing done, shall we? Right, so we're starting off with the lovely people down at Folkestones, a fantastic Shorten team. They have on Thursday 26th, which is tomorrow, because it's the Wednesday night, by the way, and happy birthday it is as well. Happy birthday. So Thursday the 26th, tomorrow, we've got Private Little opening his rusty, dusty, dirty box, as he does, and pouring his goodness all out for everyone to enjoy. Now that's Peter Cox and the Private Little Social Club, who have just had another slaying success over at the Astor Theatre with their Private Little Club there, which I've still not got to see, but I'll do it one day when I get a free after. Okay, so Peter's playing goodies from his record box from 7 PM through till 11ish, I should think, a little bit later maybe. So that's Thursday 26th. Friday 27th, it's the Vinyl Get Down with that lovely Max Forbes guy. Now he's playing, he's hosting, I think, the decks for people who want to come down with their 5 records. So basically, the Vinyl Get Down is, you get down to space with your vinyl and you play it. You get 5 tracks, you get your slot to play it, you get your, 15 minutes of fame, 20 minutes of fame, whatever it may be. So you play them, ably assisted by the Mr. Gower, who's a joy to behold. Okay, so that's Friday 27th. 8 o'clock onwards, I should think, so take your records down and play them. Fantastic, I love it. I will do it one day. Saturday 28th, this is going to be great. This is a night hosted by the lovely Amanda from Darla Wax. It's Blitz Night. Now, Blitz Night is relive the glam and new wave era in music, all through the 80s, the pose, the new wave, all that kind of thing. So lots of electronic, breaking house stuff. They're really cool, really good night. So get there, dress appropriately, make up wildly. You wouldn't be standing out until you'd be fitting in. So do that. That's 8 till 8, class goodies all night. That'll be great fun. They're a great team, and Amanda just works so hard. She does a great job. You can probably see Tom wandering around in the background. Mirrors are good for this sort of thing. Right, so that's Saturday 28th down at Jam Jar. So that's space rather. Leads us on to Jam Jar now. Now Jam Jar. Well, it's Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday. It's the Priz reunion party, the Bonkers party. Now, as last year, Jam Jar are hosting the pre-party. Get down and have a bit of a giggle with that. Really good. Harry runs a tight ship. It's a good place to go. The party down at the party bar for the Bonkers reunion thing. That's 9 till 3 AM, so that's going on late. Get down and have a giggle. That would be such a lot of fun. They did a pre-game party before, and it was just lovely folk reliving the time. It was great for them. No issue. It was just a good night. Okay, so that's going on Saturday down at Jam Jar, Priz reunion party, the pre-party down there. Okay. Now, Rum Clinic, as always, the lovely Karen has Antidote on Friday with DJ Trevsky. And on Saturday, Night does. So you know what you're getting. On the Friday and Saturday, guaranteed good music with fantastic drinks, a great atmosphere, and a laugh that you'll never forget. Go to the Rum Clinic, it's good fun. Hello, phone. Go to the really good. Love the Karen, she's great. Okay, now about the heart. Now, leading on to what I'm going to say about our listings in a minute, but it is a huge thing, what's happening this week, and it is all about music because those fantastic people at Founding Music have been fighting tooth and nail to gain Folkestone status for something that never has been done before in the world, and they've got it. And as of tomorrow, Thursday the 26th, it's announced officially in town around lunchtime, 12:45, 1 o'clock sort of time. There's a get-together down there. The BBC are in town. That's how much of a shake is made. They're going to be filming all sorts of goodies going on down there because Folkestone will be the world's first music town. Now, as I said in the last clip, there are music cities everywhere, all over the world, but only in major cities. Cities of great strong culture where the social benefit of music is strong and recognised. And that's what we have now. That's what we've now managed to get ourselves notified as and registered and recognised as thank you to those fantastic people at Founding Music. They have gained us Music Town status for the first town in the world, so we should all be amazingly proud of ourselves and of the huge efforts that these fantastic people at Founding Music have made for us. Well done the council for getting the gear around this one, because it's got benefit written all over it. We can then wave a flag for something that's unique to Folkestone. Folkestone's unique anyway, but this will put it somewhere else, a whole different league. So it's amazing, absolutely chuffed. Couldn't be more excited. So that happens tomorrow. As part of what's going on with that, I'll come to our live music in a second. So we've got a rather special celebration for that. But the Harp Club now, to celebrate the fact that Folkestone Music Town will be an official being, an entity from Thursday. They have produced a whole weekend of music with a lot of local bands, and that's what it's all about. Grassroots music venues. Grassroots music venues, that's what it's all about. That's what's making these things work, because bands go to places like the Harp, they go to places like us, they go to Space, they go to Jam Jar, they go to Home, they go to these all put things on with local bands. H5, sorry. Lots and lots and lots of places, lots of venues try so hard with live music, okay? Line Bar, can't ever forget Line Bar, the difference they make to town with live music, can't ever be forgotten. Grassroots music venues, they're what makes it happen, they're what put the little bands on the mark, that get them on the steps to go into places where they change the world sometimes. So it can't be overstated how important grassroots venues are. So Harp is a classic example of just that. Now Friday and Saturday, they've got Friday, a band called Slacker, Red Light Runner and Hands Up. Now these are all three local original bands, okay? Now they're going to be going hell for leather, because that's what the Harp do, and they do so very, very well. Great sound, they've got the sound absolutely nailed, they've got a perfect little stage set up, and the bar is all for watching what goes on with music. So no little cubby holes to hide in, you watch the music, that's what you're there for. So go to the Harp. Friday, Slacker, Red Light Runner and Hands Up. On Saturday, they've got a bit of a 5-act lineup. This is all geared around Jimmy and the Riddles and Friends. Jimmy and the Riddles, now, they've managed to persuade these people. You've got Scotty Smith and Shane Hesseltine. You've also got Bradley Holbrook. You've got Mandem. You've got Thousands Army, and of course, Jimmy and the Riddles as well. So that's 5 bands. I haven't got a clue where there's a charge for it, and if there is, so what? So what? You know, 5 bands, all liaising to be in the same place at the same time to make an evening of music, live, single off, one night entertainment for you guys. You know, they could do the same set with the same people the next day, it'll be a different thing. It's unique, see it, live it. Don't just sit at your phone, take it in, absorb it, you know, it's great. So a lot of things coming out from the Harp. In 2 days they've got 8 bands. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so nothing but credit and respect for what they do down at Harp, because it ain't an easy trade and they try harder than anyone. So good on you. Right, so anyway, on to us. Now Thursday being tomorrow, and we start our live music and our other bits and bobs going on. So lots happening with us. We have, because of the Folkestone Town music launch, Folkestone Music Town launch tomorrow. The BBC are down in town, but they're also going to be up here. And they're up here because they are going to catch the live music from the Dirty Political Stick Band, which is Neil Bob Hurd's thing. Neil Bob Hurd, a hugely accomplished musician, I think on his 4th album. I think they're playing his album, this latest album, all the way through, from start to finish, and chronologically correct as well. So that happens with us live from 8:30, but they're going to be having a bit of a sound up and a practice about 6:30 or so, and I think we're giving a bit of time over to the BBC so they can come and film that. So that makes us feel fantastic, really, really cool. And again, family music, couldn't do it without them. Thank you so much. Alright, so that's what's happening on Thursday, so that'll be an amazing night, and we'll be busy, and we've got lots of bookings from the menu, the place is going to be packed, so I'll be looking like a frazzled old thing at the end of it all, but I'll be the proudest man in town, so can't wait for it. Bring on Thursday. Now Friday, we've got, also on Thursday, there's a Meet the Author night upstairs in our coffee shop, and I'm looking for details over there, and it's not jumping out at me, I'm afraid. No, it's not. So, no, it isn't. So that's a real piece. So I've got a Meet the Author night upstairs in the coffee shop as well on Thursday. So 2 extraordinary different things, but both of them have got a real pounding and a real following. So lots of things happening on Thursday. Friday, we've got a happy hour. Happy hours between 5 and 7, which we do every week and have done for years and years and years, and it's a great session. Really is nice. Lovely people just coming along, treating the place nicely and enjoying a cheap drink. Works for me, works for them too. So that's a really good session between 5 and 7. And also, from 6:30, we are now offering as a full-time thing on every Friday night, full menu food service. Now we didn't do that And we first tried that 20 years ago, and it was crazy. The place was so busy on Friday early evening that we didn't actually get people to take any space to sit and eat. So we decided to ditch it. And we've never done food on Fridays since, apart from Pfizer Fridays. But now we've dropped Pfizer Fridays as an institute because we're doing food every Friday anyway. So if you want to come and have a Pfizer on a Friday, you can, and you don't have to just wait for it to be Friday. Okay, so we're serving food upstairs and downstairs if it's too busy. On Friday from 6:30 through to 9 o'clock. Okay, so you can make good use of that. Come and try some of our goodies, that's amazing. And also on Friday from 8 o'clock, we've got Disco Roller downstairs. Now we're using this weekend to kind of say goodbye to the summer because it pretty much has gone, hasn't it? And I think we all realise that. It's a bit rainy, it's not the outside, I don't mind it. But that's the way it is, isn't it? The seasons have to come around. Got to show you this stuff. Tom's working really hard. He's running around putting all the PA out for tomorrow's band. And I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing but talking to a little panoponic. I feel really guilty, but not so bad as to actually do anything about it. So I'll carry on sitting down. Okay, so Friday we've got Disco on from 8 o'clock. So let's say goodbye to this summer really. So with both nights we've got Friday and Saturday night DJ music. The sets are pretty much funk and soul on the Saturday from Funk and Beats. Now Funk and Beats used to be a thing called Edge of Soul, which happened with a guy called Niall a couple of years ago. We haven't had him down here for a little while now, so it's great to have him back because he's a genuine muso, really, really cool guy. So he's doing a classic night, Funk and Soul, but then takes a bit of a tip towards house, don't you know? Takes a tip towards house. So Saturday is Funk and Beats, and on Friday we've got Disco Alarma. So it's going to be genuine, solid, amazing, make the best of our sound system nights. Oh, and out of breath there. Right, who's going to end up? What a busy bee. Anyway, the reason he's working so hard to get this set up tonight because we're working to get tomorrow absolutely on the money. We're going to have our absolute best foot forward to put some of the best music on we can. And we've got a great band to work with tomorrow with the Dirty Little Acoustic Band, so they're very, very, very sharp, very good, all original, brilliantly accomplished musicians. Come and have a look. Right, I've droned on a bit because if I'm absolutely honest, I'm a bit pooped because I'm a bit older than I used to be. But it's important to let you know, even at this late stage, because it is quite late on Wednesday evening now, although I'm going to skip out of here pretty pronto to go and have a glass of wine with my lovely birthday wife. But it's important that the town gets to know about the things that are going on and why it's so important to tip a hat and register why we've been given this huge accolade of Folkestone Music Town, the first music town in the world. So support live music, support the grassroots venues that try so hard. You know, that's us, that's the heart, there's home put music on, as I say, Jeff Jarpy music on. Hosts and hosts of others have done so over the years. We're touching wood and solidly lucky to still be doing what we're doing after a couple of decades now, and we don't ever take it for granted. We're very flattered and extremely pleased and proud. But there are other places that started out from scratch, and it's a hard market out there. So come and support, see something new and original and unique every time we go out. You never see the same show twice. Okay? Support live music. This is Folkestone Music as of tomorrow at this time. Check it out. Cheers for watching the Chambers channel. I'll be back to Vibrant next week when I've had a bit of sleep and a cocoa. And we'll be getting on, steaming on as we always do, and loving what we do. And we hope you do too. Okay? Right, you take it easy, you Super Smashers. See you tomorrow. From this point on, we're all here, Folkestone Music Town. Tom, wave goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, says Tom. See you later. Ooh la la.